What's up, it's your boy Notorious Mix back again with another video, and today we are going to be doing once again our match predictions for round 14 this week. So we've officially just passed the halfway point of the season. We're starting off with, again, it's kicked off about 2 minutes ago. I haven't really watched any of it, so I'm going into it blind like it hasn't happened yet. Canberra Raiders versus Cronulla Sharks. I'm not doing many stats this week, just kind of lack of time. So yeah, I've kind of got this one up a bit late, and yeah, so kind of going a bit more gut feeling like I was at the start. So sorry if that's not what you guys wanted. Canberra Raiders versus the Cronulla Sharks. Both in pretty similar positions on the ladder. I'm just gonna go. I think the Raiders will do it. I just have a bit of a feeling the Raiders will do it. Although I might be wrong, you know. I think I'm gonna go 20-16 Cronulla win. Again, like I said, I'm just kind of for lack of time right now going for a bit of gut feeling because I want to get the video up. Gold Coast Titans versus New Zealand Warriors. I don't think Titans will do what they did 2 weeks in a row. I mean, they might, but I don't know. Bulldogs in last. I think that it's hard to say. I'm not really going off much. Let's just go with the Titans win. No. Warriors record away is pretty poor, so let's just go, I don't know. Titans win 18-14. Messiest 18 I've ever written. I'm going people can get up in a small version of the Magic Round, essentially. The Cowboys versus the Tigers. Cowboys at home. Again, I'm just kind of going gut feeling North Queensland here, 22-18. Purely for the fact that they're at home, and I think that they got just a bit more edge. I think that they'll get the forwards to Tamalolo and they'll be able to do a job. Melbourne Storm versus Newcastle Knights at Eden Park. This is hard because Newcastle Knights are on 6 wins in a row at the moment. But Melbourne, since they beat Parramatta 64-10, have been on a pretty good roll. And wow, they're going to be a hard team to stop. So I just... You really want to go with Newcastle because of their winning streak, but you just can't bet against Melbourne at home at this point. I'm going to go Melbourne narrow win 20-18. South Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Penrith Panthers. Look, Penrith have won 2 in a row. I'll give them a lot of credit. South Sydney, I don't think that they're going to go 3 losses in a row. Not like the Sydney Roosters. I think that they're going to get their team back and they're really going to rally and put in a real good performance. I'm going to go 32-12. South Sydney win. Parramatta Eels versus Brisbane Broncos. I think that, Brisbane's form's had a bit of a dip as of late. Parramatta kind of come out of that 3-game losing streak, win, loss. I think that they're going to go back into their pattern. I think just, as well, on top of that, at Bankwest, I don't think either team will play particularly well, but I think Parramatta will just get over the top here, and I'm going to go Parramatta winning, 22-14. Manly Seagulls versus the St. George Dragons. Well, Manly at home, they're playing better than the Dragons. Dragons got a good win though, but Manly have picked up some pretty good wins, and I just think they're going to do the same thing here. It's just, like, I'm kind of just taking the stats out of it this week, and I'm really sitting there and I'm thinking, not even thinking, just like, I got a feeling that Manly's going to win. I got a feeling that this team's going to win, just because there are points where I kind of went based off stats, but part of me just had a little feeling that the other team was going to win, and then that feeling ended up being right, so I'm kind of going more off that. I think that just feel Manly winning. to be quite honest with you. I'm going to go 18-14, Manly win. And the scores are almost so random at this point, just for this video. And the Roosters versus the Bulldogs. Look, the Roosters are lost 3 in a row, but surely now they're going to come out of it. They're at home. They're against the Bulldogs. And look, the Bulldogs haven't been that bad to their credit, but I just, look, surely not the upset. Like not against the Roosters, not now. The Roosters got to snap the losing streak at some point. I think it's going to be Sydney Roosters winning. I give the Bulldogs a chance here, 32-16. They might put up a fight, but look, just the time constraints. I haven't worked with any stats. I'm just kind of going off gut feeling this week. I want to see how that goes because I want to get I'm thinking, will this help me get them right? Probably not. I'll probably find that Canberra Raiders win today, and then the Warriors beat the Titans, and then the Tigers pull off the upset against all Queensland, and Newcastle pull off the upset, and I get like 3 or 4 right. To be honest with you, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to look at my predictions again. I'm going to look at them again before we conclude the video, and I'm going to say, how do I feel about that? I'm going to give you just a comment on roughly how to. Well, okay, Canberra Cronulla. This is the weird one because at this point in time of recording, one of the teams could be absolutely dominating, and I don't even know it because I'm not watching the game, so as to make this fair. TIO Stadium. I want to give myself an opportunity to change before I lock anything in because, yeah. Canberra 22-16. I'm just going to change that to 22-16. Win for the Raiders. Gold Coast versus the Warriors. Gold Coast. I mean, they played well last week, to be quite honest with you. New Zealand are a hit and miss team. I'll stick with the Gold Coast. North Queensland versus the Tigers. Cowboys at home. Although I backed them last week against Manly in this circumstance, it didn't work. And I think that Tigers, could they do it? And again, Manly are I think, look, Manly are a better side than West Tigers, so I'm going to stick with North Queensland winning. Melbourne versus Newcastle, could the upset be real? Very, very maybe. Maybe it could be. Can you beat Melbourne at Amy Park? Clemmer's injured though. Yeah, Melbourne win. I'm going to keep that the same. South Sydney versus Penrith, I'm pretty confident with. Parramatta versus Brisbane, I'm pretty confident. I mean, I might get bit in the ass for saying it. That's, of all the ones I'm confident on, that's the one where I'm least confident, but I'm not as hung up as the other ones. Manly versus the Dragons, I'm pretty confident on, just gut feeling, pretty assured. And Roosters versus Canterbury, I'm pretty confident on. So, to give you my final predictions, Canberra Raiders beat the Cronulla Sharks 22-16. Titans beat the Warriors 18-14. Cowboys beat the Tigers 22-18. The Storm beat the Knights 20-18. Rabbitohs beat Panthers 32-12. Eels beat the Broncos 22-14. Sea Eagles beat the Dragons 18-14. And the Roosters beat the Bulldogs 32-16. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that it was just me. I think it's just tossing and turning and gut feeling and just seeing what happens, to be quite honest with you, because half the time I get better with that than I do with the stats anyway. I thought, let's try not overthinking it this week, see what happens. What was I going to say? So sorry if you don't like that format. Do you prefer me going back to a more stat-based format? Leave your suggestions in the comments. Leave your predictions in the comments. And I'll be catching you next week with next round's predictions.